Oh, it sounds amazing. Hell yeah. Throw back to the old Britney Spears. It's, I'm now of age where, like, music that I grew up with is the kind of throwback, cheesy old music that other people laugh at. Which is fine, because I've been laughing at it for a long time. I spent plenty of time in university with my friends. None of whom necessarily liked the music for what it was at the time, but now, or, you know, when you're like 22, looking back on like, I feel 65, it's hilarious. I took my wrist support off a while ago and I put it on stupid. These don't do anything. Oh, they didn't do anything. I love it when they don't do anything. So I guess we kind of have to play this. There's a tension here between drawing cards off this vampire and gaining life, and I think this is a matchup where we gain life with it. Actually, no, screw that. We'll just play this. This blocks really well, and races really well, and we'll just give them something to do. If they've got a removal spell, I'd rather them play it on a creature that didn't have lifelink instead of one that did, and also we can maybe draw a card in a couple turns. But it depends. If they play like a scary, if they play like a Rakdos Roustabout here or something, this is maybe a Blade Brand. Alright, we'll trade for your Blade Brand. And your turn. Sure thing. This is fine because now we've basically got a Time Walk. We can untap and either play a Vampire or just jam a land and say go. Watchdog, that's a fine card. We can play that. Just being super patient here. Because I want to get maximum value out of this tome, because they have way more cards than we do. IDK, how I forgot about Gambit. I knew there was a card-themed dude somewhere. Gambit's kind of cool. He's only in the movies very briefly, so I'm not very familiar with him, because I've not read that many of the comics, but I think the concept's really neat. Ooh, there you go. Game is still very happy for us to sack the Resolute Watchdog here. So I think at this point we don't bother blocking. We just take 5. We're going to play Vizkopa Vampire next turn. We have Resolute Watchdog to protect it. And if they... it's going pretty well. We are playing against some kind of Rakdos aggro deck.
Okay.
They played this, and then I played Tin Street Veteran, and they traded this with it. And they've played some stuff. We've untapped. We're about to untap with Tome of the Guildpact and life gain and removal in hand, so we're all good.
Okay, good.
It's currently their turn. It's just asking whether you want to sacrifice your Resolute Watchdog to itself again.
Seems decent.
I'm fairly sure we just take this and then jam the vampire.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is a weird
It's
bug
okay.
there.
Huh?
Visual bug with the swords.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that fiend.
That could be worse.
It's kind of annoying for the vampire, but not really, because the Watchdog can protect
Yeah.
it.
Draw a card.
Yeah. Ooh. Interesting.
Okay.
We could revenge to gain 1,000,000, or we could revival the 10th district veteran to have more trading power, which might be better. We still have final payment or Resolute Watchdog activation up.
Should we leave it a turn, see what happens?
Yeah, this one's good.
Yep.
I think it would be interesting to make a card-themed class in D&D, but randomness and the amount of options it comes with seem problematic. I've always really liked the idea of RPGs or wargames that used a deck of cards. There are systems like that. Gloomhaven. Oh boy, I think we final payment it
Yeah,
to kill the Spike Wheel Acrobat.
I agree.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
And then we can revival the 3-1 if we want. We can save it.
Oh.
I gotcha.
Bad.
Revival is a sorcery, right?
Yes.
Just checking. Lame. Lame.
That would be sweet.
Sorcery's
Surprise
boring.
creature. I think that'd be pretty nuts as an instant.
We are on
It'd be
10,
fun
which is
though.
kind of bad.
It's true. It's making me want revenge.
Oh, poor bird. Let's get
So
off.
bad.
I guess we can also consign to the pit this Vandal if we want. Hopefully we draw something
Yeah.
that blocks better. To be honest though, reviving the 3/1 lifelink is probably better. It blocks the Vandal really well. Oh, that's good too. Just kill the Vandal. See what we draw.
Yeah, let's go.
I love the art on Bedeck. It's Judith doing her makeup. Oh,
Really?
Big Croc. Big Croc.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, big croc. Hello.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
I still hope we get to revenge. I am conceding the fact that the previous option might just be better.
I don't know. I like what we've got going on here.
Yeah.
As long as they don't have another act of treason. Because drawing a card and looking up what it means for your character could really slow down combat. That is a good point. You'd need to find it something a bit snappier, wouldn't you?
Huh. That's the thing.
Yeah, that sounds good actually.
I don't think I attack with this storage in case they have like combat checks. Because I wouldn't know at the moment.
I mean, they
So
can only have
they
like
block with
Storm
anything.
Strike with that one red. I think it's a good attack.
Okay. Oh, what I meant was because we'll be blocking with that.
Oh, that's
We
fine.
don't mean
Because
well.
the Resolute Watchdog is still there.
Yeah, that's true. And Afterlife, even if it dies, it's not that bad. So
Yeah.
cool. Right.
It would still be fun. Yeah, to be fair, the first RPG experience I had,
Ooh.
I was playing Pathfinder.
Oh god.
And we had a rogue in the party who, like, all of his turns took 10 minutes because he was just staring at the rulebook and, like, going back and forth to the gym. So I can tumble to here, right? And then I get plus 2d6 bonus. And the GM's like, no. It says you only get plus 2d6 if your opponent is flat-footed and you have advantage against them for elevation. He's like, well, okay, if I tumble to this, and we're all just sitting there like, my turn is like, I'm going to shoot my bow. I was a wizard, or a sorcerer, but, like, my attacks were bad. Yeah, this is good. I like that.
Yep.
My actual magic was bad, and my bow was just as effective as my cool lightning bolt because we were like level 1. So my turns were like 1 minute of doing something my character wasn't even supposed to be doing, and then his turns were 10 minutes of like interaction. So having that in cards instead would be just fine by me. I think that's that's not okay, is it? We have to sack pre-combat and pre-damage. I think we just sack the Resolute Watchdog. Yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
It means the Fiend doesn't die, but oh well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kind of love those kinds of players. The thing is that it wasn't even his fault. It was just like, that's how the rules worked. Rogues were complicated and they had all these cool maneuvering things. I can't really blame him for taking advantage of it. I think we revenge and we hit them in the face for a lot.
Yes, I like it.
We choose to the face, we don't need
Yeah,
to trade.
well, not lethal. That is fine.
Everybody knows that the face is the place.
Go ahead and sound effects there. Draw card?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Tome of the Guildpact is so good.
It's so great.
It's carrying this deck.
Yeah, I'm converted. Hey! Sweet! This is going well.